Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Stringy. I am the Emory Hall Director and your Move-In Day Coordinator. I would just like to officially welcome you all and thank you for your time and energy in making the 2015 Move-In Day a roaring success. We had a lot of success last year, so we're looking to build upon that momentum and continuing into the new year. I wanted to provide you with a little bit more information about what Move-In Day will look like. Again, this year, if you remember last year, if you were a volunteer, we had a map. We're going to do that again, showing you some traffic spots, some traffic directing, provide you with some more information about what your roles and responsibilities will be as a volunteer. So we will go ahead and get started. We're going to transition over. You should be able to see here a map of DSU. And we have outlined 5 different traffic areas of volunteer check-in that you'll see right here. For athletes and organizations, this is where you will report to at the time of your volunteer duty. Be at this tarp check-in. You'll get your responsibility of where to go from there. We're going to have 2 different spots to move stuff from tarps up into buildings and rooms, that being outside of Higbee and Zimmerman Hall, and the other being outside of Heston Hall by Richardson and Emory. So your responsibility will be just that, to carry belongings from those tarps up to the rooms that correspond with the color-coded card and room number. Make sure that you're diligent about recognizing what room number and what color, what building these belongings are going to avoid some confusion, belongings going to wrong rooms, things of that sort. We thankfully didn't have any serious incidents last year, so we're hoping to continue that trend into 2015. Have fun, stay hydrated. Make sure to invite folks to your events or activities. This is a fine time to do some networking and recruiting of different members, so make sure you utilize those opportunities as best you can. Wear sunscreen, wear closed-toed shoes, and just have a lot of fun. Dance if you want to. Dancing is encouraged. But yeah, this is all that you need to know at this point in time. We are going to do some directives for traffic folk, for those people who are gracious enough to volunteer for the traffic, so feel free to tune up at this time if you so choose. Goal leaders, we wanted to provide you with some more direction as far as what your responsibilities will be, and you will be the traffic directors insofar as you are intercepting cars as they come through the chute, and telling folks to stay in those vehicles while you unload belongings from the vehicles to the tarps. We're trying to move as quickly as we can through 8th Street. You'll notice that these are the drop-off zones there. That's where the tarps will be located. If you had some experience last year, we had some good success in unloading these belongings. We're trying to expedite our process even more so this year, so if it's at all possible to tell these folks to stay in the vehicle if the driver is not the student that needs to check in, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Part of your responsibilities will also include moving color cards in room numbers to tarps, so individuals moving those belongings will know where to take them, and direct the driver to the traffic spot number 3, where they can receive further directions as to where they can park their vehicle. You'll see the traffic spot number 3 at 8th and Washington there. We have parking just south of Heston Hall in the President's Lot, and then north of the Madison Community Hospital in what we affectionately refer to as the Green Mile. That is your responsibility for the day. Arrive early, wear sunscreen, be happy, be merry. We will give you more information as the date nears, but we appreciate your efforts and your continued support in making this day a success. Goal leaders, feel free to tune out at this time as well. Now we will get to the traffic directors for the day. Traffic directors, thank you for offering your support. You are an integral part of the DSU community, and we're so very glad that you have agreed to help us out on this day. We need all the help we can get, so we appreciate your efforts here. You are the moving force of Move-In Day and what makes our world go round, so we appreciate you. You will see first here we have traffic number 1 on the screen. This is, at the intersection of 8th and Lee, a little bit west of that intersection. You will be the greeters of folks as they come in, and the provider of provider of color-coded cards that will have room numbers and room assignments. You will direct these folks to put one of those cards in their dashboard. So if and when a car is abandoned, we can locate that person pretty easily, and also give them one of the cards to be handed off to a goal leader to be placed on the tarp with the belongings as they are moved. Direct Emory and Richardson people to traffic spot number 3. They will then direct those folks down to traffic spot number 4, which happens to be the entrance to the Heston Hall parking lot. These folks will get their cards there and get direction as to what chute they will work through via traffic director number 4 and number 5. Also traffic spot number 4, you too will be responsible for greeting those incoming folks, whether they be coming north on Washington or by way of direction from traffic director number 1 and 3. There will be 2 chutes available there. One will be the Emory chute, which will be parallel to the red spots just south of the Heston Hall building, and the other which will run parallel north and south of Richardson Hall. You'll see the 2 drop-off spots there. If they are, depending on their card, you will direct them one way or the other, and traffic director number 5 will help assist with the parking as they come through the chute. Traffic spot number 3, you are the director of parking and traffic flow in and through the Madison Community Hospital. I'm not entirely sure if the hospital will still be online at that point in time, but if there is traffic coming through there, feel free to allow folks to park wherever they need to along that Madison Community lot on the side of the 8th Street right there, or through the Madison Community Hospital parking lot. Last year I know we had folks coming around and through, and it was pretty confusing, so we'll hopefully just kind of process them through pretty quickly and pretty easily, hoping to avoid confusion as people are coming through. Traffic spot number 2 and traffic spot number 5, your responsibilities are the same. You will be directing folks through the chute to park temporarily parallel to those curbs. You'll be handing those cards to the goal leaders, ensure that the vehicle and parking instructions are strictly enforced. Tell students to check in and unlock their room. If student is the driver of the vehicle, tell them to return to the vehicle immediately after they've unlocked and checked into their space. Otherwise, tell the driver to stay with the vehicle and direct them to traffic spot number 3 after their move-in for parking instructions when the vehicle has been emptied of all of its belongings. Make sure that traffic continues to flow eastward, and consult cards on dashboards to track abandoned vehicles to keep those chutes moving. We appreciate your efforts in doing this. This will help to move along that traffic and get people in and out quickly and efficiently. And as always, for all the traffic directors, we so appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts here. Make sure that you're welcoming folks with that DSU Trojan pride. We're looking forward to another great day and another outstanding move-in. Thanks for your help.